What is up, ladies and gentlemen? What is good? What is happening? We are here today, Sunday afternoon, to talk about Dragon Ball Daima.
Daima.
And we
Daima.
are we are here to discuss episode 9, which was a very interesting episode. Well, the ending was interesting, at least. There's some negative things I have to say about this episode, but overall, I would say it's a good episode. So,
Yeah.
Before we jump into it, of course, welcoming to the panel, Mr. Andrew Rowland over at XP Comics. Go check out his stuff. Good stuff. You don't have to wait on it like Cyberfrog. You don't have to wait. You don't have to do a whole campaign like with ISOM. No, it's available right now over on xpcomics.com. In fact, we're going to be posting the link to xpcomics.com right here and now in the chat. Go and check it out. Damn it. Boom. All right, there we go. Andrew, introduce yourself.
Yep. Hey, I'm Andrew Rowland. I'm the creator, artist, and writer of King of Justice. As you can see on my camera, I'm currently working on the page. While we're doing this stream.
That's right. So let's jump into Daima, man. So just initial thoughts. What do you think about this episode?
I feel like we're actually getting somewhere. We're 9 episodes in, and we only have like 11 left. So I feel like we're getting, we're going places. I'm glad to see certain characters, finally get some action. Though as I was watching the episode, I was doing a lot of like, God damn it, this character.
Yeah, man. I guess we'll start with the beginning. So Goku and Goku, Glorio, Pansy, and Shin are again staying at another hotel room. Again.
Mm-hmm.
We've done like 2 camp out scenes, 2 hotel room scenes, and nobody's had sex yet. And I just don't. I'm just, what's happening here, man? It's like at some point in a story when you're going to a hotel this many times, somebody's fucking. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Glorio and Shin. All right. Like we all think like, there's a lot of like Shin's like giving Glorio the side eye. He's like really suspicious of him. Maybe it's not suspicion. Maybe it's just sexual tension. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, because nobody wants to fuck Pansy.
Well, no, because she's an actual kid. Remember, Shin's not an actual kid. He's just been transformed into one through magic. I hope to God no one wants to fuck Pansy. Holy.
Yeah, there are probably some people out there, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to associate with you.
Yeah, no joke.
And when they get to the hotel, they realize, we should probably disguise Goku, so we don't get spotted. And so Pansy gives him like this teddy bear version of what's her name from Bob's Burgers.
I don't know. I don't watch much of Bob's Burgers. Let's see. Let me just go ahead and pull that up. See if I can find the image. Yeah, like she puts like this hat on top of Goku because again, like Goku is wanted. He's a wanted criminal. And so they have to hide him. They have to make sure that nobody can recognize him. And his spiky hair is his most recognizable feature, along with the power pole. So they end up. Let's see where. Yeah, here it is.
There it is.
Yeah. So she ends up putting that on his head. Which, don't be surprised, folks. Don't be surprised if they turn this into an action figure at some point,
or at least like an accessory.
Yeah, like we get like little chibi Goku with this hat on. Don't be surprised. Yeah. Neo the One says people don't like Majin Ku. All right, so
yeah, I've been hearing that on the internet. Oh my god! I even have a buddy that I'm friends with on Facebook. He posted on his Facebook that way. His words, not mine. That is the biggest bullshit he's ever seen.
Tevin says, an afternoon, the new Majin design is just another toy. What's up, Tevin?
Of course.
So the subtitle you see on screen is Majin asshole. And there's a reason for that. Ku in Portuguese literally translates to asshole.
Which I find hilarious.
So is that intentional? Given Toriyama's use of puns when it comes to names, I wouldn't be surprised. Here's the thing, though. I think people who don't like this new Majin, I don't actually think he's going to be in the story for very long.
Yeah, but because he's half Cyberman. And when it happened, when she said use the Cyberman scene, I was like, holy shit! Oh, holy shit, Cybermen!
Yeah, I think because again, remember what are the Cybermen known for? They're known for self-destructing, right?
Yep.
Okay. How likely is it that at some point he's going to self-destruct and take himself out?
Yeah.
I think
I will laugh my ass off, if we suddenly see Kid Yamcha. Hey guys, I was in the middle of a train. Boom.
Dude, that would be just hilarious. But I think he's going to go and he's going to fight the Tamagami number 1. Yeah. And as a way to test out his skills. And Arensu says, well, if he can't even beat the Tamagami, he's not really useful to me for my purposes. So I think there's a chance that what we could see here is that he goes to fight the Tamagami, but he's not strong enough to beat it in a fair fight. So he ends up self-destructing in order to destroy the Tamagami, but he kills himself as well, and Arensu gets the Dragon Ball. And then they have to go back to square one and maybe create another Majin. And that's going to be the real enemy. Because I think honestly, you're not supposed to get too invested in this particular Majin because I think he's a joke character.
Yeah.
I think that's the point.
And I will not be surprised if she makes multiples of these.
Yeah.
Because that's what Vegeta and Nappa did.
Yeah. So I don't expect this character to stick around for very long, and I don't think he's meant to be taken. He's not the final villain. In other words, he's not going to be the final villain. The final villain, I think, is either going to be some other Majin, or it's probably going to be Goma, or I mean, it could be Arensu. I don't know. I feel like Arensu is going to be kind of like the Bobbity character, where she's going to get taken out by her own creation or something.
Probably, but didn't she also imply that Rensu is probably stronger than than this new Majin, or maybe Majin Buu himself?
No, I don't think that was ever stated. It's just this Majin. This Majin's supposed to be more controllable.
Yeah, maybe I'm misremembering something.
Yeah, because I don't think Degasu or Rensu are as strong as Deborah was.
Maybe
because otherwise, and I don't think they're as strong as Goma, because otherwise, why wouldn't they just overthrow him?
Yeah.
So no, I don't.
And speaking of Goma, of like that super cartoony thing that he does. Where
that was.
Yeah, I think if you scroll, yep, there it is.
I love the animation in this scene. The animation in this scene was really, really good. It had that kind of like that wacky Looney Tunes type of effect going on with Goma.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I thought the animation was really good in this.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just to get the negatives out of the way, the hotel scene, I get it. Like, it makes sense that somebody would try and steal the Dragon Ball because they are so coveted in the demon realm. I get that. But at the same time, it kind of felt like we were just dragging this out a little bit more. And then Vegeta's group gets their plane stolen. And I'm like, so we got another stolen plane. And it's like, I feel like we're rehashing plot points at this point. And I'm like, let's get to this. Like, I wanted them to enter the second demon realm in this episode.
Come on, get on with it.
yeah, like I wanted them to go into the second demon world in this episode, and uh unfortunately
I'm
we're still not there. We're still not there.
I'm sick of I'm sick of the demon world slums.
Yeah, like I like because the second world's going to be, I think, far more interesting.
Probably. We'll see.
By the way, shout out to Horseman here.
Horseman.
Um, but I just, you know, I want to get to the
Oh,
second demon world because that's where the Namekians come from. That's where
yeah.
the Glend are from. Like I feel like there's going to be a lot more interesting lore there, that to be uncovered.
Exactly. Exile 420 says, assuming he doesn't absorb anyone. Well, we're not sure if he even has that ability.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like Majin Ku has that Cyberman DNA in him.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like maybe he does. I don't know like how that's going to,
Work.
yeah, how's that going to work with the Majin Buu DNA he's got in him? Like I don't know like what a bit like how much of him is Buu and how much of him is Cyberman. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like I think he'll definitely have like regeneration abilities, like Cell and the Namekians.
Exile says Majins don't have base abilities. Well, that's the thing though. Like we've only have one Majin Buu to reference, and that's Majin Buu. I mean, like that's the only reference that we have. So we know like what we know like what Majin Buu could do, but does that mean that every single being like Buu also has all those same abilities? We don't know. And again, you have to realize like these are not. This isn't like a race or a species where there's like a baseline that we
Yeah.
can reference to where like, oh, all Saiyans have tails, all Saiyans can go Uzaru, all Saiyans can access Super Saiyan. It's not like there's like a baseline of abilities because there's not a Majin Buu race. Majin Buu is a creature conjured by magic. So each type of Majin Buu type of entity may be different in ways that we just don't understand at this point.
Yeah. Neo the One says, I'm starting to understand why that meme Dragon Ball fans we hate our it's
Our own series.
pe-
Hate that people
hate
hate that
the
they bring back Majin Buu. They'll love it just like Broly got announced. People hate it. So here's the thing. I suspected that Majin Buu is that a new version of Majin Buu is going to appear in this series. Why? Even before I saw some of the leaks. Why do I say that? Because Toriyama brought back Frieza.
Yep.
Toriyama brought back a version of Cell with Cell Max.
Yep.
So here we are diving into the demon realm, and we have such an emphasis on the Buu saga. I thought it was pretty obvious they're probably going to have some kind of Majin Buu redux.
Yep.
I mean, that just falls in line with what Toriyama has been doing, where he's been bringing back old villains, but either with new forms or in a new way or as a new type. And then, of course, I saw the leak about Majin Ku like 2 months ago, so I knew about that for a little bit. Exile says, so where did the abilities come from? Just Bobbity prepping him, you think? Well, Bobbity didn't create Boo. Before Daima, we were under the belief that Bibbity created Boo, but in Daima they confirmed that Bibbity did not create Boo. It was Marva.
Yeah.
So it's like, and Marva didn't even attend, like she didn't intend for Boo to be the way that he was, because she says, she says that Boo is a fluke.
Yeah.
So Boo's abilities just may be random. Like Boo is a fluke. Boo's a freak of nature. Like Boo is not, like, the way Boo came out was not how he was intended to come out.
Yeah.
Phil, you having a stroke? Hats,
You
you having a stroke, my dude? You all right? Exile, no, like they've changed the origin of Majin Buu in Daima. Like they stated this in the last episode. He was created by Marva, a witch in the demon realm.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, like Toriyama has actually changed Boo's origin. I don't know how many times. Originally, in the manga, the OG manga, Dragon Ball Z, back in the 90s, Boo was created by Bibbidi. And then years later, like 10, 15 years later, Toriyama came out in an interview and said, well, actually, Bibbidi didn't create Boo. Boo has always existed since time immemorial. Bibbidi just knew the spell to bring Boo out of his hibernation. And now here we are another 15 years later in Daima, and the origins being retconned again to where it's not Bibbidi that created Boo or that Boo has always existed. It's that Marva created Boo, and Bibbidi simply commissioned Marva to create Boo.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So again, like Boo's origin has been changed like 3 different times now.
Yeah.
Let's see where I was talking about Horseman. Damn it, Eric! You're getting me off. You're getting my mind off of what I'm trying to talk about. Fuck you, Eric.
Vegeta. Oh no! Wait! I'll go back down. Go back down. Yeah. Right there with Bulma. She's like, "You want to say that again?"
Yeah. So again, like this annoyed me because it's like I just want them to get together and go to the second demon world, and it's just I don't know. It feels like we're dragging this out a little too much. It's a little too fillery.
Yeah. So yeah, but the thing is, like, they're not gonna go to the next demon realm together. Because they've decided that like Team Goku is going to get the other Dragon Balls while Team Vegeta is going to face Goma, which the minute their what's his name, that pink guy, their chauffeur, like
Hibis.
Yeah, Hibis, that like the minute like he shows up in the castle and Goma sees that evil eye.
Well, hold up. I don't think we're going to get there yet. All right, we're not going to get there yet. I think there's a chance that what could happen is that if Vegeta's group is going to go to the first demon world, which is where Goma is, then they may end up encountering Majin Ku because he's fighting Tamagami 1, and Tamagami 1 is in Demon Realm 1.
Oh, okay.
So there's a chance they may actually encounter Majin Ku, and Vegeta may fight him and be like, wait a minute, you kind of look like a Cyberman, because Vegeta would know all about the Cybermen.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that could happen.
And bro, like if they even like the minute Vegeta sees Majin Ku and goes like, wait a minute, that looks like a Cyberman, please give us a newly animated cutscene, you know, where we see Nappa planting the Cybermen.
Oh yeah, flashback scene, that could happen.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Neo the One says, I can't believe the English dub for Daima is coming out on January 10th. I don't understand. Usually dubs have simulcast, but not Dragon Ball dub. So let me go on a rant for a second. And I was talking about this last night about Toei Animation. Toei Animation, which is the company that does the anime for Dragon Ball, is one of the most backwater companies in the industry. Yeah. You have to understand, the promotion for Daima has been really terrible. I mean, It's been really terrible. Like they've not been like this. Maybe Toriyama's last work. Again, there is rumors that he did work on a movie before he died, but this might be Toriyama's last work, and they should have been promoting the shit out of it. They haven't. The promotion, the marketing has been terrible for Daima. It's not that Daima's a bad show. It's just that Toei has not been marketing it like they should have. Now, the other thing is that they're dropping the ball in the English dub. Now, given it is Funimation and Crunchyroll that actually do the English dub, like the actual voicing, but Toei obviously works with them. And I guarantee you that it's Toei that's causing the holdup, not Crunchyroll and Funimation. So the issue that we have here is that Toei Animation is just being really lazy.
Yeah. But like I think I think the executives at Toei, think like, well, it's Dragon Ball, everybody knows Dragon Ball, so we'll just use word of mouth, as our advertisement, so they don't have to do much, because they can just rely on word of mouth because the internet.
Yeah. You have to understand, like, there's other anime series like Bleach, Naruto that are done by other anime studios, like Studio Period, for example. But Toei, for some reason, it's almost like the international audience is not a priority for them.
Yeah.
So they don't care. Like most, you're right. A lot of other animes, like they have their dubs out like 1 or 2 weeks after the initial premiere of the Japanese episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's a simulcast dub, more or less. But Toei just doesn't give a fuck.
Nah.
And one reason is, and I said this last night, and I'll hold to it, there's a lot of old Japanese businessmen there that just do not get it.
Yep.
They still want to operate like it's the 80s and the 90s.
Yep.
And it's sad. Exile. What else does this Boo have in him? Lots of things. We don't know. Like we know that he has part of Majin Buu's DNA. We know that he has a Cyberman seed that was added to him. But Marva also says like she combined a bunch of other creatures into this entity, Majin Ku. So he's kind of a chimera.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's actually talk about this Vegeta scene because I thought the lighting on this was great.
Yeah.
When they're in the club and like Vegeta's like fighting these demons and like the neon lighting, like the blue outlines, the pink outlines, I thought was really, really good. I was eating this up. I don't know, like it was just very refreshing and like I could see Vegeta get into a bar scuffle.
He didn't buy me a drink first.
Although I will say this, it's another repeat of what we saw earlier, because when Goku and Glorio and Shin came to the demon world, they went to a restaurant and there was a bar scuffle there.
Yeah. And they beat us up. Let's go steal their plane.
I am kind of tired of the rehashing.
Yeah.
I honest to God feel like with as much as we've rehashed and as much as we've gone back and done the same thing over and over again and we've dragged this shit out, we could have cut out 2 episodes. Like they could have, where we are in the story now, they could have been at an episode 7.
Yeah. Also, like, are there like no locks? In Demon Realm Plains?
Yeah, I know. Like, have these people never heard of keys? I mean, what's happening here?
Maybe that's just it. Maybe they just don't have locks. So it's really easy, for people to steal them.
I don't know, man. You would think, given that it's the slums and stuff, like people would guard their shit better, but I don't know. Let's see. There was something else I wanted to bring up before we got into more of the Majin Ku stuff. Oh yeah, Degasu. Do you still think that he's going to betray Goma?
He maybe. But I don't know. Like I haven't seen anything that kind of hints at it. Because like his behavior still seems like he's very loyal.
Yeah.
To
Ladies and
Goma.
gentlemen, we have another panelist hopping on board. Say hello to the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Ruby King.
Hello.
What's up, Ruby?
What's up, guys? How you guys are doing this afternoon?
Pretty good. What are you up to, man?
Just got out of the shower because I needed one. So,
oh my!
Yeah, I took a shower before I got on stream too.
Yeah,
I haven't showered at all, just like Goku.
That's
God damn it, Andrew!
I can smell you all the way from here, man.
All the fucking animals are dropping dead nearby, Andrew.
Bleh, bleh.
So you guys talk about Daima, huh?
Yeah, what'd you think about this episode, Ruby?
I liked it. I think I don't think we need to watch Goku try to retain the Dragon Ball from those demons. Yeah, I kind of wish it was more of a Vegeta Piccolo centered episode.
Yeah,
because those are the best parts. But overall, I liked it. I did like the reveal of Majin Ku. And that's just about it. I can't wait to see what they have in store for us.
Yeah,
you know what? Now that I think about it, Jesker was saying that the witch who made Majin Ku, has pretty much made like a what would you call it? Something pot.
A cauldron.
Well, and he put a whole bunch of different creatures into Ku, and it has a lot more Cybermen in him, but there's one feature that neither the Boos or the Cybermen have, and that's the lips. What if he's got some Popo in him?
Oh,
he's got some Popo.
Yo, imagine if Popo voices him in English, and it's like, Majin Popo will obey.
That would be interesting.
No. What if this is the evil, the psychotic Popo, that Team 4-Star created.
That would be funny.
Yeah, that would be
all right, maggots, listen up. Ku's about to teach you the pecking order. First, it's you, the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, Rengasu's stool. No, I'm messing up.
No. It goes.
Ku's stool. Rengasu. Orensu. Then Ku. Any questions?
What I find interesting about Ku is he's more intelligent than Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he's just straight up speaking in plain words when he wakes up. It's not like Ku understand. Like it's not like that type of thing. It's like it's like understood. It's so I guess that goes along with him being more controllable, I guess. He's more intelligent instead of just a force of nature.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna cringe if she starts abusing Ku and he has those lips. I'm gonna be like, Toriyama, I hope you know what you just did.
What, like she uses a whip on him? Is that what you're saying? Andrew?
Probably.
Ruby, how does that make you feel?
How does that make me feel? I don't know. I don't know how it makes me feel.
I would suddenly start hating her. Like she's not hot anymore.
I mean, I already hate her because she's an evil bitch. I still would let her step on me, but she's still an evil bitch.
You'll still let her step on you, but you hate her?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And that's true love.
Ew, no.
That is true love.
No, like she's a one and done. Like, I'm not marrying the bitch.
I just kind of want a titty fucker.
Yeah.
Suckle upon the teat like a newborn baby. Never sucked on purple tits before. So.
You're a man of very simple pleasures, aren't you?
So
very simple.
I'm just a simple man with simple pleasures.
But whatever happens to her. I guess it'll be just well deserved.
I got a feeling she's gonna die.
Yeah,
I was feeling that too.
and Ku also has like same like head holes as
Boo.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
Steam's gonna come out of his head.
I can't imagine, like, at the end of this, whoever becomes the Demon King, whether it's Goma or Degasu or Glorio or Kadan or whoever, is going to keep Arenzu around.
I wouldn't keep that bitch around unless she's a sex slave.
You can't trust her.
Yeah, I'll dress her up like Princess Leia and walk around with a chain.
Oh God! Now just imagine Jabba the Hutt being king of the demon realm. Abunga dunga sexy Arenzu.
What's your business, solo? But I would not be surprised if Glorio, if his role is more like Aragorn, than Han Solo.
So you're saying it might be Return of the King?
Yeah.
What if he actually has like some royal lineage to him or something? Maybe he's related to Deborah.
And he probably like self-exiled, himself. Because he like didn't want the throne. And when the time comes, time for you to put down the bounty hunter and become what you were born to be.
What if he is actually related to Deborah? Because I'm still trying to figure out the demon world, like how the monarchy works. Like, because there's no indication that Goma is related to Deborah. So it can't be a hereditary thing.
Yeah.
No, I guess it's just kind of like the president, like if the president died, the vice president becomes president. And if the vice president died, what is it? The speaker of the house?
Yeah.
Something like that. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, I think I got it. What if Glorio, is an illegitimate child?
Yo, Deborah got around, man. Deborah got around.
Or it could be, might makes right type of deal. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's much more likely. I think it's much more likely. Okay, Deborah's dead. He was the strongest, but Goma's the strongest now, so he becomes king.
Exactly.
Now Glorio's strongest.
I mean, because the thing is, like, Arenzu wants to take over. Like, maybe if she becomes the strongest, or if she has the strongest under her control, like Majin Ku, that makes her the queen.
Yeah, that's what it is, because she's basically female Bibbidi.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah,
have control over, because everybody feared Majin Buu, and Bibbidi probably would have fucking went for the throne at some point if the Kais and shit didn't get involved.
Oh yeah, like they even straight up said, like when they were watching the flashback of the Buu saga, they said that when they saw that Bobbidi had resurrected Buu, they said that Bobbidi's going to be coming for the demon world at some point.
Yeah.
So I mean, they like Bibbidi and Bobbidi were both aware about the demon. I mean, obviously they went to Marva to create Buu, so it makes sense that after taking over the universe, they would eventually go to the demon world.
Yeah.
That
would make a lot of sense. So yeah, that's what Ku is going to be. So, that's what Ku is there for, to basically give Arenzu power.
But the thing is, we were talking about this earlier. I don't think Ku's going to be around for long.
No, I don't think Ku's like the final boss type thing. He's more so just a wild card.
His name literally means asshole in Portuguese. I think he's intended to be a joke character.
Yeah, and we were also talking earlier that that this Majin probably has the has the ability to self-destruct. Just like the Cybermen. And we were also making a joke, that all of a sudden like Yamcha shows up and Majin like just goes, just goes straight for for Yamcha.
That's cool too, because if he has the ability to self-destruct with the powers of Boo, he can also reconstruct himself.
Yeah, and
that's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's something that haven't been seen in Dragon Ball. Someone self-destruct and then come. Oh,
Cell
kind of did that.
Cell did it too.
Yeah, Cell did too. That's true.
Yeah. And it's probably like as long as there's like a cell still remaining, he can just regenerate.
Dude, Majin Super Boo brought himself back from smoke.
Yeah,
I mean, he blew himself, like he was Gotenks blew him up. There was just little pieces laying all over the ground. Gotenks tried to char those pieces, and you had pink smoke coming off of them, and he reformed himself from that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Boo's people don't understand. To this day, even though we have gods and all this crazy shit in Super, Boo's regeneration is still probably the best we've seen in the series, except for maybe Merge Zamasu.
Maybe. Exile 420 says, do you think he will take power instead of absorbing a twist on the ability?
Like he absorbs the powers, but not the characters?
Yeah, I guess he's like going with kind of like how Rogue does. He just by touching, like he can absorb your energy or something. Because like early on, like they have implied, that with the whole like demon lifespan, as part of payment.
That's true. They can take life energy. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like we just don't know, because like the thing is with these Majin Buu type characters, again, like they're not a race. They're magically created beings. So trying to understand their base abilities, we're going to understand a lot more about the Buu type characters after Daima. Like seeing Majin Buu, comparing him to Majin Buu, and if we get another Majin character, we'll see how they compare. But we're going to understand more about how the Buu type entities work. Like there may be certain baseline abilities, and like I think he's going to be able to stretch. I think he's going to be able to manipulate his body very similar to Buu. The absorption thing, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that was just a Buu exclusive thing, but we'll see.
Yeah. And the more I look at him, like he kind of reminds me of a certain very popular filler character.
You mean PyCon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard people make the comparison that he looks like PyCon.
They're gonna kind of make it. They're going to kind of make PyCon canon.
Well, maybe in terms of design, yeah, but in terms of like role, I mean, he's not going to be a PyCon's an otherworld fighter, so it's not going to be going to be the same role.
Yeah, but I'll be happy, if they, if they got like the English voice actor of PyCon, the voice Ku. Okay,
yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah,
kind of a little Easter egg.
Yeah.
So going back to what I was saying about Degasu, like I still think like he's going to one up Goma and Arenzu somehow,
because he does have ambition, but we just don't know what kind of ambition.
Right. And Shin did say when he was talking about Arenzu and Degasu, he said Arenzu is ambitious, and then he said Degasu is very ambitious.
Extremely. What I missed?
So we were just talking about like we were talking about like Ku's abilities and like how much he's going to be similar to Buu versus Cyberman and etc. And now we're talking about like Degasu and like who's going to be like the final villain, the final big bad. I still think Degasu's going to one up Goma and Arenzu. I really do.
I think so too. I don't think that he's just a little lackey that's afraid of Goma. I think he's just going to get a hold of that demon eye, and that's going to make him much stronger.
Because remember what happened in the first episode?
Mm-hmm.
He wanted a wish from the regular Dragon Balls. What did he want? We still don't know.
Yeah.
He has some kind of desire, something he wants, and it's not been expanded on.
He kidnapped Dende to and like raise him up to be his new servant and make him new Dragon Balls.
Make me Dragon Ball, bitch.
Yeah, and I think what he wanted to wish for, but he couldn't because Shenron, said, new wish makers only get one wish.
That's some bullshit. Let's be honest here.
I thought that was hilarious. I loved it.
I mean, it's funny, but since when can Shenron deny making wishes?
True that, but I kind of like it because it kind of explains away some of the rules in Dragon Ball in a way with the Dragon Balls, like how some people are. What is it like? Some people can just come back to life more than once now with the Earth Dragon Balls.
Because of Dende.
Yeah, that's right. That was because of Dende. Maybe Dende added that little extra thing to it, so that way people don't just abuse the Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
Didn't Oh wait, no. Frieza's henchman got a second wish. No, it was Pilaf. Pilaf's got the wish.
Yeah, but he was still going to give somebody. I mean, he was still going to give somebody the wish. But since when can Shenron refuse to give out wishes? I mean,
he's a magical dragon.
Yeah, but he's bound to certain rules.
He's bound to certain rules, but I don't know. I guess Shenron has a sense of humor.
But the point I was trying to make is that the whole reason he kidnapped Dende was to make new Dragon Balls for himself and to wish to have the evil eye. And since supposedly Team Vegeta are gonna go confront Goma, then Goma is really not gonna have any use of Dende, once they show up.
You know what I just realized? Go back to episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the exact dialogue that Degasu used, but he basically referred to Shin as being like very uppity.
Yeah.
So what if Degasu's wish is to become the new Supreme Kai?
Maybe.
Could a wish like that even work?
I don't know. But I mean, we don't know what the limits are on the Demon Realm Dragon Balls. Like we don't know what the rules are. So, and remember, like they did say, like the Earth's Dragon Balls are made with like white magic. Basically yin magic, and then the Demon Realm Dragon Balls are maybe like black magic, which is basically yang energy, yang magic. So we don't know what they're really capable of. We've never seen Dragon Balls designed like this.
Yeah, look at this boy stimulate. What's this weeb shit? Anime wouldn't be me. You mean anyway? Oh my god.
Anyway.
Stimulated. Get out of the weeb closet.
Yeah, get out of the weeb closet. I know you be talking that weeb shit with K did behind closed doors.
Oh, you didn't want the rest of the world finding out about Katie's anime show, did you, Cindy? You didn't want people finding out that you're the co-host on an anime show, did you?
That's right. You didn't want people finding that shit out. It's gonna ruin his reputation.
That's right.
I should tell his friends that he loves the animus.
That's right. They're gonna run you out of Alabama, boy.
And we're gonna tell every woman that every woman that you date that you like anime.
Well, that'll be simple. All you got to do is just look up his family tree, and you'll find him. Yo, Stray Beans, what is up? You can hop in here too. Like,
What's up, Stray Beans?
Hop in here, you cowardly bitches. When they took Dende, it reminded me of 4 Stars Garlic Jr. movie when they took Gohan.
Oh yeah.
Be like,
I sent you 2 shit dits to bring me back a Dragon Ball, and instead you bring me back a toddler. Well, we did bring back the Dragon Ball and a toddler. And you try, I don't know, taking off the hat.
then it's like we got him from a planet called ER. Wait a minute, hold on. Do you mean Earth? Oh my shit! It's Goku's guardian.
No, no, it's like my dad is not gonna let you get away with this. Big fucking whoop! We bit a Piccolo, and that guy is strong as shit. Oh yeah, so did my dad by himself. Yeah. Oh god, your father's Goku. Yeah. Oh my god, you moron stole Goku's kid. How did you steal Goku's kid? Well, first we beat up his wife. Oh my shit.
Be like the hero of my planet beat up Majin Buu. Oh my shit, you stole Goku's guardian.
Let me say something real quick. I bet I can make better pancakes than Stimulated. Guarantee.
We gotta get a cook-off. Yo, we need to do a cook-off stream.
Everybody,
we need to all we need to all meet up sometime. We need to all have like a cook-off stream, and then we need to see who has the best fucking food.
I mean, Stimulated might beat me there, but I still have better pancakes.
I'm probably gonna pick up a steak this afternoon. When I go get my tires changed, there's like a steakhouse across the street. So while they're doing that, I'm gonna have dinner. And
a woman told me very recently, well, one of the roommates here, she told me I made pancakes for her. She was like, "Oh my god, bro, this shit tastes like a fucking funnel cake." I was like, "Yeah, I know."
She was like, "You really know how to cook the pancake batter. Now, how about you give me some of that baby batter, baby?"
I would, but I don't know how I can do that behind my girl's back without her finding out.
You don't, Ruby. You don't. You'll fuck up. Don't do it, Ruby.
Exactly. Because she came here before. She's seen her. I'm like, god damn it. I don't know if I can do that.
Shut up, Stimulated. I'm a great voice actor.
I can do some voice. I mean, I have done voice actings.
Hey guys, it's me. Yeah. Hey guys, it's me, EVS. I'm here to review what's this called? Dragon Ball Daima.
Daima.
I love Dragon Ball Daima. That's how Katie pronounces it. Anyways, I trust her. I like this kid Goku. Like, he seems somebody that I could really share a pie with.
You don't sound gay enough. Gotta add a little bit of gayness in there. No offense to Ethan. Gotta add a little bit of that.
Hey guys, it's me, Ethan Van Skyver.
Okay, gotta take it down a notch. I did an impression of Ethan's in one of my videos that he actually looked at on Trashcast. He was like, "That's a good impression of me." I was like, "I don't think so. I'm not that good."
I think I do a decent impression.
No, you do. You definitely do.
Father Hostage does like the best fucking impression of BVS. It's
Father Hostage funny as fuck.
Yeah, there's a reason why we call him BVS, Black Van Skyver.
Black Van Skyver. I like when he does his Splinter voice. My sons.
Yeah. Say what she said.
My sons.
Say what she said in her Asian accent. Oh, you mean Ruby's?
Stop it! She's listening. She's listening through the walls. She can hear me.
You really do well with the pancake batter. Now, how about you give me some of that baby batter, baby?
No, you want to get me kicked out? To be fair, I don't think she knows a lot of English, so she probably won't understand. Now, when her husband's here, the head of the house, he would understand because he knows English.
Do an Eric now? Let's see.
Yeah, do an Eric.
Hibbity jibbity.
Hibbity, jibbity, hibbity, hibbity.
I don't know. Like I had to get really riled up to do Eric. Eric is not something I can just do off the fly. It's
Man, fuck these whole ass roads. I'm Eric the Live. Fuck these whole ass roads. Hibbity, jibbity, hibbity.
You ain't gonna get one over on a libertarian like that, man. Fuck these whole ass roads.
How you feel about those Soska sisters, Eric? You gonna fire them one day?
You know
or
what?
Is one of them busy having your dick in their mouth?
These fat white unathletic losers are trying to run a gay ops over on the Soska sisters, and you know it is what it is.
Would you smash one of the Soska sisters, Jesker?
I get no, not in a million years. Two reasons. Number one, my daddy taught me to never put dick in crazy. All right, that's number one.
My dad taught me that.
my dad did put dick in crazy, and I'm glad he did because me and my sister ended up here.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I can knowing my mom.
Yeah.
But number two, I don't want to get an STD.
Good point. I will usually tell people, shut the fuck up. You would totally smash. But because of what I've seen of the Soska sisters, I'm like, maybe if it's the last resort, if it's to save the human race, maybe.
Nah, man. Humanity ain't worth it.
You know what? I agree.
No.
I agree. It's not worth it. I watched that whole fucking movie, Regurgitate, with Yume Gaka.
Ugh.
God damn it, that woman haven't even uploaded the fucking recordings of us watching it. It was so nasty.
I will never get. I've seen it too, man. I regret it. I regret seeing what I saw of those two. Oh my god.
Oh man, just the fucking puke, the vomiting and shit, and the pissing. I was like, why didn't they do scat,
dude?
What video?
The video that the Soskas have done.
The movie Regurgitated.
You've not seen them, have you?
Nah.
Good.
The whole world needs to know what these girls were up to.
Not Andrew. Andrew's too pure for that video.
Dude, they stapled a tarantula, or was it a scorpion? I forget. It was one of the two.
I think it was some kind of spider.
Yeah, they stapled it to a girl's vajayjay. They abused a homeless, drug-addicted girl.
Oh, I heard about that, yeah.
They injected liquid metal through a syringe into the belly of a pregnant woman.
You'll catch an STD in possession.
when we talk about the hypocrisy of Eric July, like appealing to conservatives and Christians, and then he goes and hires these demons. There's a reason why we make such a big fucking deal about it. And again, these were not just practical effects. It's not like something you would see in a movie. They actually did this shit and recorded it.
Stimulated. I am down. I'm down for it. 100%. We can watch it, but it has to be on Rumble or something.
Yeah, like I'm not doing that on YouTube. I'm not doing that on YouTube. No way in hell.
I like the fact that the Soska sisters are a thing because they inspire me to make like these villain characters of identical triplets. What the fuck did I call them? Basically, I call them the wicked bitches. For real.
Y'all ain't gonna trick a libertarian with your whole ass pearl clutching.
Oh my god, Eric! I wish Eric the best.
I don't.
I wish him the best.
I used to say, well, if he stops going after people and he actually acknowledges the problem with the books and everything, but then he did that whole Katie thing. He could have stepped in. He could have shut that shit down. He could have shut that shit down immediately. And let's be fair. As far as I know, he never actually put any of that stuff out there or anything. But all of the people that were pushing it were people that dick ride him hardcore. He could have shut that shit down, and he didn't.
I agree.
Do it. He played dumb, and at that point, I was like, "Okay, you just went after a friend of mine. Fuck you, dude. I hope your whole company goes up in flames."
Yeah, I mean, it is. I think it is. I think 2025 will be the last year of the Rippaverse, and something big is going to happen. Either he's going to sell it off, or it's going to be like, now we got to downsize. So it's going to be something that's going to confirm a lot of things for a lot of people.
Yeah. 2025 is the year.
Yeah, because usually businesses, I mean, I got this from fucking John Tapper of Bar Rescue, so I don't know how accurate it is, but usually businesses have like a 4-year lifespan to prove that they're to make a profit or some bullshit like that, something like that. So, and I'm like, it's been about 4 years, so and we already seen the numbers of most of his books, and he's not hitting anywhere near that first book, and we know where his money goes because he has that transparency report. So unless he made some significant changes, which I doubt, that company's not staying around anytime soon.
Well, the other thing you also have to keep in mind is, and I've heard this too from people, is that the biggest problem that small business owners make, and one of the main reasons why they go out of business, is because they try to expand too quickly when they're not ready for it.
Oh yeah, but with Eric, going like, we're gonna be making live action movies, within 5 years. I'm like, no, dude, you are not ready for that. Like, it took Superman 40 years to get a live action movie.
Yeah,
really, 40 years? Not even those old black and white movies.
Well, I think what he's talking about is a cinematic film, like something in theater.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I can see if Eric wanted to do things for fun, but he understand, hey, I'm doing this as a loss, because most of those animations are basically there for promoting his comics, which I don't think they do a good job at promoting his comics.
Hold up, Stray Bean says Eric made a weasel worded tweet spreading the rumor about Katie. He basically said it as clear as he could without explicitly saying it. So the timeline of events as far as what happened is that it was people that dick ride Eric, like Sturgis, for example, who were going out and spreading all these rumors about Katie. All right. That's what happened first. Then, and I'm going to give credit to Tony here for this. It was Tony and I forget who else was involved, but they actually directly messaged Eric and said, hey, you need to come out and you need to
apologize.
Not apologize, because at that point he hadn't actually said anything about it. But like, you need to put the kibosh on people spreading these rumors. You need to make a statement. And he basically said, well, these are grown-ass men. I don't control them, blah, 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 blah. And then he came out with a tweet later on where he did do exactly what Stray Beans is saying, where he didn't say it explicitly, but he kind of implied it.
I think that's when I probably got a whiff of it and made that video. What year was that year? What month was this? Was that
February and
March? February, March.
I think it was February through March where it all kind of blew.
Yeah, because that's when March was when I made that video that got me on Katie's radar. So, and that also put me in the radar of the Rippertards, because Ripperverse made a video about it, which was great because the best guy ever watched it. So I don't know, these guys are just I don't really like them. Eric can do whatever he wants. I just know his business is gonna fall eventually.
But no, Stray Beans is right. Eric did eventually do that, but that's not how it started out. But he did eventually do that. Stray Bean says, well, Sturgis is a grown-ass half.
Also, Yellow Flash made comments too.
Sturgis is a grown-ass caveman. All right, get it right. I mean, does he not look like the fucking Geico caveman?
He does look like the Geico caveman crossbred with a Taliban.
Yeah.
I fear. I'm pretty sure Sturgis doesn't really leave out all that much, but when he does, I'm pretty sure people look at him with a side eye, because it's like, does he have some bombs on him? If he's gonna go Allah Akbar in this bitch at some point, or is he gonna fucking beat me over the head with a club?
Yeah, Cynic is right. Like, it was like everybody that was like in Eric's circle did jump on it. The whole Katie thing. It was Jeremy. It was Flash. It was Heel. Versus fat ass. But wasn't Eric like the last one to make a comment on it though? Like, I may be misremembering that, but I thought he was the last one to make a comment on it.
I'm not too sure if he was the last one. All I know is that when I started hearing about it, I got pissed off and I made a video of it.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are fucking acting like SJWs.
The point,
what I do know is Anna's the only one who came for the bat for Katie and that Star Wars girl.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Eric could have put the kibosh on the whole thing. He could have shut it down right at the beginning. But no, it's like he didn't do it.
Well, there's a saying in the black community, and that is.
Wait a minute. Eric made a comment immediately, and then Jeremy. What was the comment Eric made? Because I'm sure, like, I may be misremembering the timeline of events here. Because I thought that like it blew up in early February, and Eric refused to comment on it until towards the end of March or early April, and then he started making. But I may have the timeline confused on that. So if I'm wrong about that, then that makes Eric to be even worse than what I originally thought. But fuck Eric.
Well, like I said, was going to say, there's a saying in the black community. I wouldn't even say it's really the black community, but I hear black people say it a lot. God doesn't like ugliness, and Eric is ugly, and his whole company is ugly. And I think right now, matter of fact, I think we've been seeing it. But we're going to see a lot of it in the coming months of Eric getting fucked over pretty bad by society. In other words, karma's a bitch.
Cynic says something along the lines of, unfortunately, I am aware of one of my detractors' enjoyment of
I remember that. Yes, that
so that was near the beginning? Because I thought that wasn't until like sometime like late in March.
That was in March. I'm pretty sure that was in March.
Because I remember the Katie thing started in like early February, didn't it?
It's like mid-February, I want to say. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was like mid-February because I remember Yellow Flash making a comment about it on the Flash cast. And then I want to say that's when Eric said something. Maybe later, maybe like the following day or two. It did sometime in March, like early March, other shit happened. Or I think that's when it started really like heating up. I want to say because again, that's when I made that video. Fuck. Yeah, because I was in Florida at the time when I made the video. I went and visited Yumegaka, and I made it in the car. So
peace out, Exile. No problem.
Take it easy.
You know, if you want to help out your boy and send in some questions, you know, I do have super chats open. You know, I am about to go drop some serious cash on some tires. Your boy could use a couple $100. I'm just saying. It is.
What are you drawing, Andrew?
My comment page.
Eric once said he was handsome with no irony. Does he own a mirror? Mirrors are probably
I'm not gay. I'm not gay, so I'm not gonna comment.
That
nigga Eric is ugly as fuck. I don't care what anyone says. That beard does not work on him. Dude is fucking his nose is too fucking big. His lips are too fucking big. Oh God, Eric is ugly.
His beard has fleas. I'm firmly convinced that his beard has fleas.
The monkey DNA inside of me wants to pick those fleas and ticks out of his beards and eat them.
Oh my God, yo, man. You know, Eric wants to talk about, you know, Katie, you know, riding dogs or whatever. The Eric July looks like a dog.
I bet Eric July and Yellow Flash watch fucking bestiality porn. I bet it's their, I bet it's their shit.
You know what? I can buy that. I can buy that.
Of course.
I mean, we know the Yellow Flash.
He likes them young.
So, so the idea that he would take the next step into bestiality, I can see that.
Yeah, you know, when that lolly shit gets a little boring, you know, got to move on to the next thing. You skip the kids and you go straight to the fucking animals.
God, can you imagine that? It's like, oh man, these little anime girls, they're just not doing it for me anymore. I want to see a
dog fuck a woman.
Hey, Fido, I got some peanut butter.
Cynic says Eric isn't ugly, but he's got a fucked up nose and a terrible underbite.
That nigga ugly.
Having Down syndrome.
No, but seriously, he's not a. I don't really think he's no homo. I don't really think that he's an attractive guy. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, Eric could look good. He just has to change everything that he is.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, he needs to shave that beard. All right, that's number one. Number two, he needs to shave that shoulder hair. All right, that's.
I don't know how good. Oh, he definitely got to get rid of that shoulder hair. That is fucking gross, in my opinion. I'm hairy, but I don't have. Hold on, let me see. No, I don't have shoulder. I don't have shoulder hair. I don't have back hair. I only have like chest hair and tummy hair.
Yeah,
that's all the hair you need on your body.
Dude, I barely have chest hair.
We gotta make some changes in you.
No, you don't. I'm fine with it. I'm good, man. I got the right balance. But and he needs to lose some weight. Like Eric needs to lose some weight.
I do too.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with Eric though is like the way his body is proportioned, like the weight's not even evenly distributed.
I guess so.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
Eric Cynic. I wouldn't do no such thing. Now Eric may blow me because I'll beat him up.
Ugh.
I wouldn't want that ever. Makes me wonder how good are the Soska's dick sucking skills though. It's gotta be fucking amazing.
Dude, I want to say like they've got broken and crooked teeth and it's probably very painful.
They got fucking sharp needle-like teeth underneath. They're just
wearing
human skin because they're demons from hell.
Oh my god! I felt a pain in my crotch just now when you said that. Oh no! Oh no! Ew! Oh. No! Get away, you evil!
Come here, Alex. Let me suck your pecker.
Oh man, it's like being blown by a T-Rex. No,
their fucking mouth split open, their fucking heads open all the way up like a snake. The fucking tongue comes shooting out of their mouth, wrap around Eric's dick and pull him closer. They're just gnawing on him.
like a demonic voice, like
give mama the pay. It's like,
Eric's like, oh god, this is what a white woman's like. I love this. I love me some white women from Canada.
Ugh.
That's the thing. They're not even American.
I forgot that you're from Canada.
Oh, Canada. I can't believe evil people like that exist in Canada.
I know Canadians are usually nice.
Yeah, I mean, they got a serial killer problem, but their serial killers are usually tend to be nice, you know, and not actually kill anyone. I'm sorry,
front.
It's all a front to make themselves look to be as cool as us Americans, but they're not as cool. I will say this: they're outside the Soska sisters. Their women are typically usually very pretty. I don't think I've ever seen an ugly outside the Soska sisters, an ugly Canadian.
You know what? I'm just waiting for there to be a confirmation that he's knocked one of those sisters up.
I think he did. No jokes. I think if he didn't knock them up, he's probably getting some kind of favors from them, some kind of sexual favors. Because there's no reason for him to go for the bat for these women. Not like that. With the news that came out, like I don't think Eric ever been with a white woman either.
I mean, think about it. Like, go back to that interview they had where they were announcing Yaira and everything, and they just were touchy. The way they looked at Eric, man.
It's really just that one. I forget which one is what Katie says. This is actually the prettier one. I'm like, but they look the fucking same. How she's prettier? I don't get it. But I think it's what's their first names? I only just go by the Soska sisters. Olivia? I don't know. It's one of them. The one that actually like touching him the most. You know what I'm saying? Like giving him the hugs. Remember they did that fucking Yaira fucking behind the scenes, and she's like hugging him and shit.
Yeah.
None of you N-words should be with white women. Just saying. Hey,
my
white woman loves me.
Oh, but I wonder. I wonder if he's still married.
No, he's still married. Look at me as evidence that black men are very unfaithful. They are very unfaithful men. Sorry, it's the truth. Not all black people, not all black men, of course, but a lot of black men are very unfaithful. They tend to have extra women on the side.
No,
whether they're married or not.
K-Bean says no, the Saskas aren't pregnant. Eric was actually born without testicles, which is why he is the way he is.
Why haven't Eric knocked up his actual wife? How long have they been married?
That's a good question. Like I
would have been bust a lot of fucking sticky wads all in my girl.
Well, it's me, EVS again. I just wanted to drop in to clarify something. As someone that was a father figure to Eric for years and years and years and looked at him as my own adopted son, I can tell you right now, the reason that Eric doesn't have any children is because he's terrified of the inside of a woman's vagina. He says it's dark and it's wet and it's scary in there and it makes weird sounds. And I'm like, Eric, you got to be a man at some point. You got to go in. You got to go all in. And he's just too afraid to do it. It's really sad, but you know, I tried my best. I feel like I failed him as a father.
You shouldn't feel that way. You shouldn't feel that way, Ethan. Don't feel like you failed him. Eric failed you.
Now after what Eric's done to me, all I do is drown my depression in pies.
And trash casts.
Speaking of trash cast, I was gonna bring this up in CG Church, but you guys know that recently Flash was bragging about beating Flashcast's numbers recently. Ethan did trash cast yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was yesterday Saturday? Yeah, he did it yesterday. Beat his numbers. He beat Flash again.
Flash is so. I'm sorry, but Flash is so boring.
Now he's boring.
You're boring.
Because earlier days of Flashcast, he had so many great personalities. Now the personalities are people I don't even care about. Anna doesn't really. I like Anna, but she doesn't really do much.
Hold up.
Anna is more so. You got to poke fun at Anna to get her to be comedic.
Who's even on Flashcast anymore?
It's still Anna. Rage and Rhino, he's all right. What's his name? I was gonna say Bob Movie Reviews, but that's not it. It's a couple of people. What's that fucking guy?
You know what's hilarious about
Midnight Edge? Midnight Edge.
You know what's hilarious about this? Katie's clips come up way before you even get to a Yellow Flash video when you type in Flashcast. That's wild.
Oh wow.
That's wild. Oh shit, my mouse battery is dying. No. Oh yeah, he doesn't do it on his first channel. Yeah, that's right. Yellow Flash 2. That's right.
Johnny Somali. I do like Flash's thumbnails though. I do like that. Simple, straight to the point.
Where's the live tab?
They're probably all under memberships. You got to be a member.
You got to be fucking kidding me, really?
No, I'm not joking. There was a guy named Corono. He used to re-upload his Flashcast. He doesn't do them anymore.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you have to be a paid member to view his the Flashcast. But no, it's just like back in the day, he had Anna, Cecil, fucking I'm about to say Ethan was there too. John Malin, Nick Ricada. He had like a bunch of funny guys, entertaining guys on the Flashcast, and Raging Golden Eagle was on there. He's no longer on there anymore though. He stopped showing up for some reason.
Lofty Pixels ain't on there.
Ofty's not there. Now it's just I don't got nothing against any of the guys that are on there, like, but I don't care about Hypnotic. I don't care nothing against Raging Rhino. I don't really care that much about him either, you know. And Anna, like I said, Anna is only funny when she's got someone to bounce off of, or when people are just poking fun at her and she, you know, rolls along with it, you know. If there's not that, then because Flash is not that funny of a guy.
You guys want to see something funny?
Sure.
No, we don't want to see your penis.
No, it's right here. Oh, like the T-Rex, you know, get knocked the fuck out.
A poor T-Rex.
You do that to a T-Rex. They're known for being the most
terrorizing the town.
They're known for being the most gentle, docile creatures in the history of planet Earth.
That is fucking blood in his mouth.
That's Yongari, the Korean Godzilla.
You could cuddle up with a T-Rex and fall right asleep next to it, and it would not harm you at all.
Andrew, you should draw it to where some of his teeth are getting knocked out.
Well, yeah,
not all of it, just a few.
Well, yeah. This is what this space is for. Okay.
They're
gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, awesome. I like seeing shit like that where the teeth are getting knocked out and shit.
No, man, I don't know. Like Yellow Flash, like I used to tune into him, but no, like his shit has just been so it's so bland. It's so bland.
But they just keep talking about the same stuff over and over and over again.
Marvel is dead. Star Wars is dead. Disney is dead. Hollywood is burning.
Hollywood hates you.
I wish this is one thing I was saying, and I still stand behind this. Like when all this Eric July shit started happening, I wish Eric and Yellow Flash would go after Ethan in their streams and shit. Would talk shit because then it'll be more entertaining. At least at the time it would have been, you know. But they don't do that. They don't know how to have fun.
Well, I mean,
they'll talk shit on Twitter though.
There's legitimate criticisms you can make about Ethan Van Sciver. I've made criticisms about Ethan Van Sciver. The point is though is that their criticism doesn't stand for anything legitimate. It just comes from the fact that Ethan basically said their work is dog shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying. We just need to see some wrestling, you know, on YouTube. That's always fun to see, like the old school days when fucking who was it? All those drama channels were going at each other, you know. Leafy's fucking videos against
I'm gonna kick your ass, brother.
Content Cop from iDubbbz. You know, we needed something like that to keep it going, have some fun, make fun of everybody. But it's just mostly been one sided from the tractor side of things. And that's because Eric want to take the high ground, but he's really not taking the high ground when he's still so heavily engrossed. He might as well just not hide it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, in the end, like all the detracting that we've been doing and stuff, it's like we're going to be proven right in the end. Like it's just a matter of math. I mean, whether it happens next year or the year after, it's going to happen.
Oh, like, it's going to.
We're all like, I mean, the campaigns are going down. He's spending way too much money on shit he doesn't need to spend money on.
All's going to be revealed in that court case.
Yeah. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when, not if.
Yeah.
It's only not a matter of if, only when.
Yeah. I mean, that's just where we are.
I'm going to laugh so hard if Eric has to show up for court and admit to all his wrongs. No, he's going to try to hibby-jibby his way out of it, but he's going to get cross-examined by a lawyer yet again, and he's going to get fucked. The only difference is he's going to have a lawyer to say, objection, he's being rude to my client or some bullshit.
My client is black, you know, so he has to shut up now.
Oh my god, they're gonna eat him alive. I can't. Oh, I wish it was on video. Jesus.
I really want him to go in there and try and bring up some kind of libertarian and anarcho-capitalist bullshit argument
In
and see how well that
Texas?
goes. Yeah, see
In
see how
Texas,
well
he's gonna get fucked.
see how well that goes in court.
Yeah, it's not.
Well, you see, on I am an independent sovereign citizen, and so my warehouse is, in a way, because of that, it is in fact
It's basically its own country.
It's its own sovereign country, which I call Flora Sparks. That's the name of the warehouse. All right, and you see, my queens, the Saskas, they help me to rule over this land. You see, Your Honor. So really, the United States and the state of Texas have no jurisdiction on what goes on in my warehouse. All right. But by the way, if you could, I would really appreciate, Your Honor, somebody could fix that whole ass road leading to the warehouse, because that thing is gravelly as fuck. It's got potholes up the wazoo.
You are guilty, Mr. July. Guilty. I sentence you to death.
It's like, no, better yet. A fate worse than death. He's going to be like, well, you see here, Mr. July, I may be just a simple Southern country judge, but here's the thing, Mr. July. From what I see here, there's only one punishment that is really adequate for this situation. I sentence you to a fate worse than death, Mr. July, and that is, I sentence you to a shaving.
No,
no, not my beautiful fur.
Your Honor, you don't understand. Like this beard that I have, it is a
it's what gives me
symbiotic.
my power.
It is a symbiotic alien that supplies me vital nutrients. Your Honor, please listen. If you cut off this beard, I'm fucked.
Better learn to adapt or die. Poor Eric.
I'm like Solomon, sir, but instead of my hair, the hair on the top of my head giving me strength, it's the length of my beard.
Don't shave
my
it,
shoulders.
please. Don't shave it, please. Oh God.
The shave of shame.
So, when the detractors are proven right, what do you think is going to happen?
It's probably going to be a cascading series of events. So, it's not like overnight, like Eric's business is going to go bankrupt.
Yeah.
That's not how this will play out. First of all, you're going to start seeing more financial strains.
Mm-hmm.
You'll start seeing that first. Then you're going to see Eric attempt to downsize. And the question is he going to downsize enough to where he's going to be able to save his business, or is his ego going to get in the way and he's going to try and hibbity-jibbity his way around some things, find some loopholes and stuff, which may end up causing some situations where you might do some illegal financial shit, whether it be through taxes or what have you. But the point is, he's going to try and do things to save a sinking ship. And then over the course of a few months to a year, when this whole thing starting out, you're going to see eventually either he's going to have to get rid of the warehouse and downsize the business to the point where he's going to have to start firing some people.
Yeah.
He's going to, have to do more of a small scale thing, maybe digital only, which is going to piss him off because he doesn't want to do that.
Man, this digital stuff is beneath me.
Or he may decide to go ahead and just wrap up the Rippaverse, like maybe do like one final story before he eventually closes down the company or sells it
Item 3.
I think he's gonna go on a cocaine blender. It's gonna be like, I gotta save my company, so they're gonna start selling crack on the side. Then he'll get caught up by the police, and he's gonna get shot up by the police. But he'll survive, but be living off a colostomy bag.
Ruby.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna get that dramatic.
Well, boy can fucking wish.
I would be very entertained if it did.
No, I wouldn't want Eric getting shot up. That would be too much. Or even getting on cocaine.
As long as he survives.
But if you're living on a colostomy bag, is that even living?
No.
Exactly.
Cynic says, Mr. July.
His wife will leave him.
Mr. July, Mr. July, I sentence you to have you read one of your own Rippaverse books. No, Your Honor, I've never taken a look at a single one of my comic books, and I don't plan to start today. It'll be a cold day in hell before I actually read one of my books. Your Honor, my great-great-grandpa, Awesome Knox, grew a beard like this. Can I use that as a defense?
Oh my God, you know they're going to bring up the fucking someone pissed on the grave at court. They're going to bring that up. Oh God, they're going to get proven wrong again.
I will say this. As much as I dislike Eric, Riley is really screwing himself over.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been saying, again, this is kind of one of the things that drew a wedge between me and Tony. I was like, listen, I did a stream about this when Riley got arrested at the parking lot where they were having that meeting and stuff. Party, whatever it was. I said, look, we all understand Riley's brand of comedy.
Yeah.
But from someone looking at it from the outside in,
they're not going to get the joke.
They're not going to get the joke. A judge looking at this from the outside in, a jury looking at this from the outside in, this shit does not look good. And then the whole veto thing happened. And I'm like, this just adds more fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
And it's really going to hurt his case with Eric. And people are going to look at this and they're not going to understand it. They're not going to get it. They're just going to see somebody acting fucking crazy, going on with violent rhetoric, and he's going to screw himself over. But Tony's like, no, you're crazy, man. You got a half-formed brain. You don't know what you're talking about. And it's like,
okay. We all know he's joking. Yeah, you know he's joking, but they don't.
Tony, are you going to go there on the court date? Are you going to stand in front of the judge and you're going to try and explain Riley's form of comedy? I mean, is that what you're going to do? Because otherwise, it doesn't fucking matter what you know.
I don't think you're stupid for thinking that. I think that's perfectly logical and that perfectly makes sense. But I will say, wouldn't there be like isn't there like an archive of Riley videos to where the jury could at least potentially see, oh yeah, this guy's just joking, especially when you bring in the scissors. I think the fucking veto shit. I think the veto shit will fuck everything up.
I don't think it matters, and the reason why is because especially if it's a jury. Like if a jury gets involved in this, and I don't know if it'll be a jury or if it'll be a judge. I don't know. But if it's a jury, I don't think that they're going to care. Because man, I know people like they're not. I don't think they're gonna give a shit.
Yeah, I personally think, especially since it's Texas, I think they're gonna look at Eric with more scrutiny simply because Eric is like pull up, saying the whole pull up shit, yada yada yada, all that stuff that basically kicked off the fucking Riley shit. I think they're gonna look at Eric more and judge him a lot harsher, in my opinion. But you never know.
I don't know, man. I think Riley's just made a bad situation worse, and I know again, like Tony. The problem is that Tony cannot separate like his personal feelings towards Riley, with Riley being a friend and everything. He can't separate that from being able to look at it objectively and logically, and trying to look at it from the outside in. So just try and take away like your personal relationship to Riley and look at it from somebody else's point of view. It's not a good look.
Yeah. And Stimulate's right. It's not Eric on trial.
It's not Eric on trial.
It's the state versus Riley.
Right. Yeah. Stimulate said Riley is worse than Eric. There, I said it. Fight me. I don't know, man.
I just think they're both bad.
But
okay, I'm gonna be honest here. Like if I had to pick, which one to like just sit down and have a beer with, even though I don't drink, I think I'd rather hang out with Eric, than Riley.
I wouldn't want to chill with either one of them. Like my whole thing is like, I mean, I just, first of all, I just don't think that me and Riley would mesh well at all.
Yeah.
But
that's my reasoning as well.
The other thing is that between the Katie stuff and the Sasuke stuff, I just I would get too angry with Eric because that shit just really that pisses me off.
Yeah.
I just don't think I could.
I would not feel the same way. For me, Eric, he doesn't really piss me off. Because he's just doing his own thing. I just don't care.
Yeah.
He went after Katie though, man. That's the thing. I can't that and the Sasuke's. That's the two things I can't get past. If he came out and he tried to make amends for it, apologize for it, we got something to work with there. But that shit is really what crossed the line.
Yeah.
Cynic says, I'd pick Eric 10 times out of 10. I couldn't stand Mint's retard. Oh, wow. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Pause. I can't stand Mint's that ass streaming the whole things with her cockeye titties.
Cockeye titties.
No.
Wow. I would say...
And that's another thing I do not respect Riley for, is that he lets his girlfriend have an own, be an OnlyFans model. No self-respecting man will ever do that.
Yeah, he
is also fucking her in the OnlyFans, so
it doesn't matter. He's letting other men see her tits.
I've never seen Cynic go on OnlyFans with his cousin before, but that's a beautiful down home relationship.
Right? I don't mind Riley and Mint little OnlyFans. Really, I couldn't do it, but I don't mind it. What I do mind though is motherfuckers simping over OnlyFans women, and they're not putting out at all, giving them millions of dollars or buying them food.
You're a good man, Cynic.
But no, I think I could hang with both Eric and Riley. Even though I have a bad taste in my mouth for Eric, I know I can hang with him, but because people tend to like me for some reason. And there are people who like me and I don't like them, and they just want to be around me. I don't know why, but and I think if Eric liked me and wanted to hang around with me, I wouldn't really like him, and I'll just basically tolerate him.
Here's the thing. I think what it comes down to is that I don't think I could have I don't think I could have an actual serious conversation with Riley. Because Riley's too much of a child. He never grew out of the teenage phase. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to
take off a comedian hat.
Yeah, I don't know how to deal with somebody like that. I legitimately don't know how to deal with somebody like that.
Yeah.
So I just don't think we'd mesh well. Eric, I could probably sit down and have a serious conversation with Eric, but I would want him to explain the Sasuke thing and the Katie thing. I want a fucking explanation on both of those things. I want him
to never will.
But I could have a conversation with Eric. I don't think I could have a conversation with Riley.
Yeah.
Of any significance.
Yeah. I think I could have a conversation with both. Riley is a wild card. Eric, I think I know what I'll get out of him. It's basically the same shit he's been saying, but that's easy to say because you don't really know what he says in private. You know what I'm saying? When you're on the phone, he might say shit totally different. He might actually hate the fucking Sasuke and just doesn't know how to fucking get rid of him because of the image that he projects online and shit.
We don't know. It's very fucking simple. You go in there and you tell him, "Bitches, get out! You're fired."
I would have been got rid of the. I would have never hired the Sasuke.
I would have never hired them either. That's
okay, Eric.
Crazy.
Okay, Eric. But are you sure you want to do that with everything we know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
they may know some shit.
Yeah, they know that he likes bestiality porn. That's what they know. He doesn't want that getting out. Eric wanted me to have sex with a dog.
No, he has a foursomes, with the Sasuke, with his wife and the Sasuke sisters.
Well, that's not too bad. That's, other than the Sasuke sisters, that's not too bad. I don't mind that. If that gets out of it, that's more so like, I mean, could you have done it with like out the Sasuke sisters and some other girls? But do you? I don't care what people do in their bedrooms.
Boo.
I don't care too much what people do in their bedrooms. I mean, unless they're, I don't know, pegging them. Eric might be getting pegged.
I guarantee you, Eric's getting pegged.
Well, yeah, with all those fucking booty. Man, let me tell you something. Booty popping in the black community is very much looked down upon. I don't know what those motherfuckers in Texas are doing, but here you don't do that shit. You're either gay in Louisiana if you're popping your ass, or you're fucking on the DL, which means you're still fucking gay. You don't pop your ass. I remember when I was a little boy, I didn't even pop my butt. I just shook it. My mom whipped the shit out of me. She's like, "You gotta be a man, not a woman. That's what girls do." I was like, "I would never do it again, Mom," and I never did it again. So I don't know what the fuck is going on over there in Texas, but and Eric should fucking know this shit. You don't pop your ass. No man pops their ass. That's a woman thing. Women do it.
I mean, Eric will probably pop them booty cheeks. I'm just saying.
Eric was getting his cheeks clapped at some point. Didn't he fucking support the gay bug thing? The little gay bug? The fag bug? There was a car there was a little car. It was like a Volkswagen Beetle. And it was like painted in rainbow colors or some shit called the fag bug.
Well,
he's on news defending it or some shit.
Well, I mean, he used to like work and like volunteer for the Obama campaign, didn't he?
I don't know.
He did apparently. Yeah, he did. I
mean, this is why I say like all these people that are falling for him being this anarcho, libertarian, right wing dude. Eric's not really that. He never has.
Fucking stimulate! I told you that it's fucking private. Don't you go and tell my mama that shit.
Yo, man. Yeah. Cynic is like yeah. I told your mama about that thing you sent to me in the DMs, Ruby, last night when I was fucking that ass.
No. God no. I remember some girls. What year was this? It was like 2012 when I was working at McDonald's. They was trying to get me to pop my booty cheek. They were trying to get me to twerk. And I looked at them, I was like, "You will never see me twerk, you bitch." And I never did it. And I think it was a test because I don't really had a crush on her, but I was like, I would. And some people were trying to get me and her to hook up or some shit. But I was like, no, because she's fucking the manager. So like, I'm not about to really like get involved in that kind of. I'll smash, but I'm not getting in a relationship. But I think she was trying to see if I would actually fucking drop my what do you call it? That's standards. I guess she was trying to get me to clap my cheeks or some shit.
Is this true, Ruby?
I took Ruby's mom to a nice seafood dinner, and I'll never call her again. How fucking
dare you?
Oh, that fucking reminds me. I gotta fucking look for a car for my mom.
Said it could have been your dad, man.
Nah, he couldn't. I'm not light skinned enough. I'm not light skinned enough.
He could have been your stepdad.
I had plenty of stepdads. I don't really consider them as dads though. Well, no, unfortunately, my mom doesn't date white guys. She straight up said it's like, I don't date white guys. Like, okay, why are you telling me this, Mom? You don't need to tell me this. My dad fucked white girls though. You love them. You absolutely love them.
Oh, so you might have some light-skinned sisters out there. You want to hook a brother up? I'm just.
To be fair, I probably got all kinds of brothers and sisters that I've never met from my dad. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a half black, half Asian kid running around in New Orleans somewhere.
You know how bad that makes it for dating. Because you know that you might have like some siblings out there you don't know about. You got to be careful.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like that episode of Family Guy, where Peter like donated his sperm and like every single one of his kids showed up.
Yeah. There was this one time.
Louis,
I
can
was
I have
looking
the
at
tiny Peter?
I was looking at some porn on Pornhub, and I stumbled across this pretty black girl. I forgot what her first name was, but her last name was London, and like I was watching it, and I was doing my thing, you know what you do in private when you watch porn. But when I realized the title and I saw her last name was London, I was like, hold up, let me stop, because my family's on my great grandfather's side, they're all Londons. All right, that's their surnames, Londons. Like my grandpa and his father are Londons, all that shit. So I was like, okay, London. All right, it's spelled exactly like my family's name. Let me see where this woman is from. So I did some little digging on her, and she's from New Orleans, and I just never looked at her porn again because I'm like, I have a feeling this might be like a cousin or some shit.
Dude, you should have just asked her straight up, "Hey, girl, do you give family discounts?"
No. Man, I was so shocked, too. I was like, I was like, no. I was like, this is why I would never, I ain't gonna say never. I'm like, this is why I'm not gonna date black women because, or at least in New Orleans, because I don't know who could be family and who could not. and I have a pretty big family, a really big one. I mean, we're so big that even whenever just random people might just come walk up to me and be like, "Who's your who's your daddy?" I was like, Sean.
Who's
Sean
your daddy?
Sherman.
Who's your daddy?
Like, okay, I was like, no, okay, no. So who's your daddy on your mama's side? Who's your mama? I was like, oh, you know, my mom's Dion, but they call her Dee Dee. It's like, oh, you're a London boy. Like, fuck. They know me. They know who I am.
You're London's boy.
Yeah, dude, I hate that too. Like I've had that happen. It's like, yeah, that's me. Hi, how you doing?
You're one of them London boys. I remember back in 1977, I was fucking around with your grandpa, stealing TVs out of other people's houses, and then he abandoned me. He just abandoned me. I had a broken ankle. He just kept walking. I kept screaming for his name, Bobby, come back, Bobby. But Bobby just kept on running.
I ain't gotta be faster than the cops. I just gotta be faster than you, bitch.
Oh my god, I know so many fucking stories. Like the time my grandpa got stabbed in the eye with an ice pick. The time he got into a fight with a Mexican. Yeah, he used to have one eye. Well, he always had one eye. Ever since, as long as I knew him, he always had a fucking eye patch, like a fucking pirate. Missing teeth and everything. That's my dad. That's my mom's dad. Fuck. I got some stories. I don't really like my grandpa too much. We kind of had we didn't see eye to eye after a while. Put like that. We didn't see eye to eye on some things, and got into a lot more arguments. In our last argument I had with him, I had to literally let him know that he is not 20 years old, and that if he put his hands on me, I will fucking kill him. I was like, I will literally kill you because you're too fucking old. You gotta sit your old ass down. And then what was it, like a week later he fucking wound up in hospice.
Oh, dude, listen. That reminds me of a story with my dad and my mom. So my mom got so mad at me. I was like, I don't know, like 10 years old or something. And she beat me with the belt. And this was a belt that had like spikes on it and stuff. She beat me with the belt so bad, I had problems walking for a week.
Damn.
Now, and this was after my mom and dad were divorced, but my dad found out about that shit. And he straight up told her, he said, if you ever lay your hands on that boy again, I will fucking kill you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta tell people that. You gotta let them know that you are fucking serious, that you mean business. Because when I told my grandpa that, he gave me a certain look. It's a look I've never seen him have, but with a look of understanding. Like, okay, I'm like he realized he crossed the line because I don't really raise my voice. I didn't tend to raise my voice at him like that. Like we'll get into arguments, but not like that. That was just not a good time. And yeah, then he went into hospice. And this shit happens.
Yeah. I mean, I've talked about it so much on my channel, but there's a couple people in my family, my mom included, that I've burned bridges and I don't give a shit. They're terrible people.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing though. Even after that, because my grandpa did so much fucking dirt and so much terrible shit to me, his daughter, and he almost killed my brother with a shotgun.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he almost did that. But when he was in hospice, it was really just me and my mom that kind of like took care of him, and everyone else would just fucking mock him when he's like at his lowest moments, because he would like shit on himself and all that stuff. But it was me and my mom that really like took care of him on his last few days, or last week I should say, or two. And I would never forget this, but because you don't tend to see your grandpa's dick or have his dick in your face. He fell off the floor and I helped him up and his pants was down and I had to fucking put his Pampers back on and stuff. And it's just you don't tend to have your face just inches away from your fucking grandpa's dick. That's how much I took care of him. And then the day before he died, I got off of work and he was trying to hand me some keys. And he was like, you've been taking care of me. I love you, kid. Because he would just call me kid and shit like that. Like, I love you, kid. Look, take care of my car. Take care of my truck. Don't let nobody drive my truck. But I'm giving you my truck. Take care of it till I come back. Because he was kind of delusional or whatever the fuck. But he was giving me his truck. And I was like, oh, that's great, Gramps. Too bad you wrecked your truck like 2 fucking years ago.
Oh, did I? I don't remember that.
As somebody that had to take care of their grandmother when she was in hospice, like, you're gonna experience and deal with some shit that is just, it's awful.
Yeah. Yes, then I will always remember his penis in my face.
That's fucked up.
It's like one of my last moments with my grandpa. Is his dick in my face. I was like, God fucking damn. I was literally like in my head, like, God fucking damn it. Shit. Why? Why have to be you right now? Why have to be living here while you're fucking dying? Why couldn't I be elsewhere? Oh well. But I did it out of the kindness of my heart. I wasn't going to be like my fucking cousins that he fucking praised over me because they're fucking more gangster than I am and shit. And they just fucking left them on the floor to fucking suffer. Like I wasn't doing all that shit.
That's because you're an exceptionally good person, man.
Unfortunately, perhaps I'm too good.
No, not unfortunately. No, the world needs more people like that.
Yeah. They do. My mom's like, you're gonna get your blessings. You're gonna really get your blessings. It's like, yeah, I don't do shit for blessings, but okay. I did it out of the strength of this is my grandfather, even though he's a dick, a terrible person, but I'm doing it out of the strength of him, and nobody else is fucking gonna at least treat him like a human, because everybody else is fucking mocking him for shitting on himself. And so I'm like, what the fuck did you expect? He's in hospice. He's literally dying.
Yeah. I mean, that's what hospice is. Like, once you're on hospice, you're at the point where there's no going back.
Yes.
There's no getting better.
Yes, exactly. Oh my god, I remember when the hospice lady came, because it was a lot, because it was very demanding on everybody that was at the house. The hospice lady came because there was like my uncle Masada, which is his son, was trying to get him to go to like a home or some shit, and he didn't want to go, and he was just cursing her out like a fucking dog. It was like, I'm not going anywhere, you fucking bitch. Get the fuck away from me, you bitch. I'll knock the fuck out of you. It was saying all kinds of fucking savage shit to the fucking poor old lady who was just trying to help.
Well, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, like, we all got to realize at a certain point, we're going to get so bad that family is not going to be able to take care of you. You have to have you have to have people that are trained to do it. You have to have expert care.
I think it was because he just wanted to die at home.
That may be it.
Yeah.
But I've seen some people to where they still are under the impression they can't accept they can't accept the fact that they're so bad off they're not going to get better and they can't do what they used to do.
Yeah.
But
my grandpa used to do a lot.
But they want to cling to that, and that's part of their identity. But at some point, you just got to be able to step back and say, it's time to let go.
Yeah. They used to call him Hate. That was his nickname, Hate.
Hate.
He literally had a tattoo on his face. Hate. My grandpa was I am a son of fucking drug dealers and killers. So, and I know my grandpa probably got a body or two on him. I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why he got stabbed in the eye with an ice pick. And he was a heavy fucking drug user. Fucking his drug of choice was heroin. And I didn't know this until I got older. When I started seeing him fucking shooting heroin in his fucking arms and shit. And he also did cocaine. Matter of fact, I watched him snort in his last month of living. I watched him snort cocaine. I always like my grandpa's gonna die from a drug overdose, but he died from what was it, brain cancer or some shit? Something in his head. But that was his drugs, man. He literally fucking, matter of fact, this dude was so hooked on cocaine, he literally would lick the cocaine off his fucking phone because he wanted me to do something on his phone. And he had cocaine on it. I was like, Grandpa, I can't hold your phone. You got fucking drugs on you. You got coke on your phone. Because he was snorting it off of his phone, right? And he was like, oh, all right, give it back, kid. Started licking this shit off his phone. And I'm like, I'm never getting back into trucking because of you.
That's sad, man.
It is sad. It is very sad, but it's also funny. But oh my God, I remember this one time because not all my uncles, but a lot of my uncles, I'll just say it's just my grandpa and my uncle Greg that would just do heroin in the kitchen at my grandmother's house. They did it when she was alive, and she probably didn't know. But my grandpa was shooting heroin in the kitchen in his arm. And I think I just got off of work again. And my Uncle Greg, who also does heroin, he's kind of doesn't want people knowing this shit. And he got really pissed off at my grandfather. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Your fucking grandson is right there. You're going to fucking do that shit in the kitchen. My grandpa did not give a fuck. And he just said the realest shit. He's like, my son know what the fuck I do. He ain't stupid. I was like, well, yeah, you know what? I do. Yep. That was the life of Ruby.
I mean, I can relate to that in a lot of ways with my mom, but damn, it's still sad, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. My grandpa was a very flawed man. But even though he did fuck shit on this earth, sometimes he had his moments. He had his good moments. Like that one time with my late brother, he got into a fight with some bigger dude and he broke his arm. I don't know how. I think he slammed him down or some shit. My grandpa really fucking grabbed a shotgun and was looking for this dude who broke my brother's arm.
Oh my God.
He was literally walking around the fucking neighborhood because he lived in like a little suburb looking for the dude who broke my little brother's arm.
Hold up. Remember that time on Twitter when Sturgis said congrats to some guy said their mom got out of hospice after 2 days?
What?
Yeah, I mean, think about that for a second. They died, and he said,
was
congrats.
this the same guy that was begging to get fucking people to donate to his GoFundMe for that stupid Yaira statue?
I don't know, man, but I remember that. Yo, fuck this caveman.
Congrats. No. You gotta realize Sturgis he's not very bright.
Well, he's a caveman. Of course he's not very bright.
Exactly. So he probably didn't realize what my grandmother getting out of hospice meant. Yeah, or his mom getting out of hospice meant. He's like, oh, that means she's fine.
No, dumbass, it means she died. She's dead. You don't. She
went to the river Styx.
You don't get better from hospice. You dumbass. That's end of life care, dumbass.
Oh my god. It's fucking poor. What they say in the South? Bless his heart.
Yeah. You know what? When as somebody that's from the South, and Ruby, you know this, when we say, "Oh, bless his little heart," that's a Southern way of saying "fuck you."
Yeah.
God bless him.
Oh my god, that is so funny. How did no one never cover that?
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember people did cover that. I remember being on a stream with Tony. We were covering that.
Oh
shit,
my
bro,
god,
that shit. These are the type of people that buy Rippaverse comics. Keep that in mind.
they're not very bright individuals.
All right, what you got, Andrew? We'll watch this, and then I got to get out of here. I got to get to my
out of all
tires.
Out of all this depressing stuff, like I think we need some laughs.
Yeah, we'll end it with some laughs.
Well, my story wasn't depressing; it was hilarious.
You whore.
Black? I swear, it's not what it looks like.
Oh, it's exactly what it looks like. How could you do this to me? To us?
No, I promise you. We were just exchanging plans.
Exchanging plans, huh? What's next? You gonna start sharing time rings? Maybe a little candlelit genocide on the side. You're taking this way too personally. We're literally the same person. This is treason.
Look, there's no reason to be that upset. He's you, but with the twist.
What's the twist? That he's a homewrecker? Clearly, I'm the fun version. How could you? After all that we've been through, the time loops, the battles, the tea parties.
Oh, you're never home anymore. Who else is supposed to help me destroy mortals and finish an entire party
There's an echo, right?
it goes cold?
What echo?
The video I can hear, or I can hear someone else's video watching this.
Yeah, it's not that bad though. Go on.
Okay.
Maybe Zamasu just needs someone who doesn't scream incompetence. I am divine elegance, and yet here you are, crying over spilled groceries. I am not. Just face it, Zamasu's into versions of himself with actual charisma, drip, and a better hairline. We are wearing
how dare you!
fit. Real original, by the way. You wouldn't know original if it hit you in the face.
Oh, stop. You're both being ridiculous. Don't you see? This isn't about me being a filthy, cheating whore. It's about us. About doing what we do best, gentlemen.
Gooning?
What?
Edgy.
What? It's not exactly...
Shibari.
What even is that?
Bondage.
We don't... Stop that.
Group yoga.
The fuck? That's not even...
Feet pics. Oh, right.
Enough! It's about the mission. The Zero Mortals plan. We've wasted so much time bickering. But together we could be unstoppable. Imagine it. 3 Zamasus united, obliterating mortals across the multiverse.
That does sound efficient. Efficient. That sounds sexy. I'm in. It's like an intellectual three-way.
Yeah, can we not call it that?
The divine threesome it is.
That is even worse.
Oh, we're just getting started, gentlemen.
Oh no. Zarbon. That's horrific. All right, gents. I'm gonna have to call it a stream because I gotta head out and go get my tires done.
Go get your tires, man.
But it's been fun. Daima was good. We went off the rail there for a bit, but it's fine because that's what we do on this show. I don't like I get my shit out and then we just talk about whatever until the stream's over. But
remember, kids. Punch your local dinosaur.
Yep,
I definitely will.
But no, Eric is still a creep. Yellow Flash is still a creep. Ruby is
and Riley is no better.
Riley's a creep. Ruby is creepy.
Yes. Thank you.
Cynic, I hope you choke on your steak.
I saw my grandfather eye to eye, you son of a bitch.
But no, appreciate Ruby, appreciate Andrew. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate the chat. Yeah, we'll be checking out Daima episode 10 this Friday. Review it sometime next weekend. Ruby, CG Church is tonight, correct?
Yeah, 4:05. 4:05.
Yeah. Central Standard Time. Yeah.
Correct.
You were telling us in the DMs you might have Vito?
Yeah, he might show up. I DM'd him. He's been telling me just to send him a DM. I DM him this morning, and he replied to it, and yeah, he might show up.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta get my tires done, so I might be a little bit late, but CG Church always goes on for a while, so I'm sure I'll hop in there at some point.
Yeah.
Hopefully Vito will still be on there because I'd like to talk with Vito.
Okay. Oh yeah, hopefully he stays on. Well, I'll try to keep him on. I don't know how, but maybe I can tempt him with some
a buffet.
Yeah, buffet. Yeah. But you have to give me a ride first, so you know.
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. You don't get something for nothing.
Exactly.
All right, gents. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.
Adios.